3-3 now a 3-game losing streak. They lost at the Meadowlands last Sunday to the Giants, and they stay at the Meadowlands this week to face the Jets at 1-5. It's all over for the Jets. And Ryan Fitzpatrick, something that we were not aware of last time we were with you, he was, in fact, bench Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic is no more. They are putting Geno Smith in the lineup. And, Colleen, is that going to change anything for the Jets on offense, in your opinion? Stop laughing.
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I mean, Eric Decker.
Could it make them worse? I mean,
well,
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the turnovers. Well, the problem is the Ravens are also super injured, so they have so many guys that are banged up. So it won't be the same team that Geno Smith is facing. Terrell Suggs is out. Elvis Dumerville won't play. C.J. Mosley's banged up. Steve
Smith's still out.
Steve Smith, yeah. Marshall Yanda won't play. But, like, the team is so different. But in terms of the Jets, I guess it could get worse with Geno.
According to our research department, 30 quarterbacks have thrown 800 passes since 2013, I believe, and Geno Smith ranks last in every major category.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that has always surprised me about our colleague Greg Rosenthal, who's always thought that Geno was a guy ready to turn the corner. And I think what happens, and some people do, and by the way, Jets Twitter, come back to me. Every 6 months or so, Jets Twitter comes after me because that's our fan base. We're just so sad and miserable that sometimes we just consume our own brood out of anger and sadness. And it was my turn yesterday because I had the onions to state that I wasn't huge on the idea of giving Geno Smith the starting job during a time where he's been, running his mouth to reporters and showing up Ryan Fitzpatrick on the sideline by acting like a goober. I didn't love the decision to give Geno this job, and I got killed for it. Whatever. But here's the thing.
Who has a strong opinion like that it's Geno Smith?
That's
weird.
Point. That's my other point. Jets fans, don't come after me. Ever. But number two.
Wow.
Number two, let's spin forward as a fan base. We thought we had a win now team. We don't win. So now we got to figure out what's next. And that does not mean Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it doesn't mean Geno Smith. How long before we can get Bryce Petty into a game and get a look at this kid? That's the only thing I'm taking from the season now is when can I see Bryce Petty or maybe Christian Hackenberg? That's what I want to see.
That is pathetic.
Are you saying Jets fans, like, you guys should all come together and together you will be better instead
of never happen.
Ripping each other apart?
I would love that to happen. Wes, you say it's pathetic, but that's what a team has to do.
I say it's pathetic because there's no reason to think that Bryce Petty is some kind of answer.
But we don't know. Nobody thought that Dak Prescott was the answer this year before he started playing.
Not a comparison you can even make. Because Bryce Petty has embarrassed himself in the preseason, and Dak Prescott has played really well.
You're thinking of Christian Hackenberg, man.
No, I'm thinking of Bryce Petty.
Bryce Petty looked good in the preseason this year.
What about the year before?
That was his Hackenberg redshirt year coming out of that Baylor system. He made some really nice plays in the preseason. I'm not saying Bryce Petty's the answer, but it's a waste of time right now with Geno Smith, who's not going to be on this team next year. That's all the Jets fans have right now.